We back in business. So far I don't hear no leaks or nothing.
Don't feel bad when I'm down, I'ma be okay. This right gon' come right back around and smack the BOA. Only the members gon' come round and feel down one. We gon' got a Tom Brady on a shotgun. Knew I was finna be great when I came out the wound. They hate that I'm a butterfly that came out that cocoon.
What's poppin', homie?
Yo, homie.
It's a good day in the neighborhood. Look at that right there, boy. If you saw my last video, this thing had broke off. It was the flange. It cracked all the way around. Cracked the brackets right here. The bracket at the top. So I went and got it welded. I was thinking about doing it myself, but I wouldn't have been able to do such a good job.
No shit.
So I'm glad I went and got it welded. It was under $100, and it looked good. I'm satisfied. When you buy these, they only weld it from the inside. That's what's holding the flange on. These two brackets, and they welded around on the inside. But when I took it to get it repaired, I don't know if you can see that, but yeah, they hit it from the back side too, so that's even better. I like better.
You feel me?
So I'm gonna put this thing on that Integra and see what it do. Hopefully it lasts a little while. This thing only been on the car less than a year, so man, let me get at least 2 years out of it before it start cracking. It already started cracking, but at least it was the flange. The flange ain't no big deal. What you don't want is when it start cracking, you know, in the tubes and around the welds back here and stuff. That's what you don't want. It's hard to fix those. You can weld them, but usually the crack, it'll come back. So I'm glad it was only the flange. The flange is no big deal. So let's get the thing on there. So this bad boy right here, it's going on this car right there. About to lay this gasket on there. This gasket is whack. I don't recommend it. They usually tear apart. The insides usually blow out, but it's all I got, man. It's all I got. But I'm gonna use it with some ultra copper. Put some of that ultra copper on there, and it kind of helps out a little bit. But if you can, get an actual copper gasket. Don't get this. It's metal, but it's weird, man. It's like the outside is metal, the inside got like some paper. I don't know, man. I don't even want to lie to you, but try to stay away from those. But yeah, I'm gonna put my ram horn back on and get this party started. I just want to show you I hit it with that copper silicone. I also get it in around the corners and the edges, the outer part, because that's usually where it blow out. So I try to put a coating around it to kind of, you know, just give it an extra sealing. Don't you mess with me. I put it on there because I feel better afterwards.
That nigga crazy.
Alright, so I slid that gasket all up in there. It's not bolted down yet. I just put the bolts in to try to line it up so I can put the nut on from the bottom. But that down pipe, it falls down. So what you want to do, what I do, I use a scissor jack and just use that to push the down pipe up. So it'll push the turbo up to meet this flange right here. And then the bolts will fall through the hole and you can put the nut underneath the bottom. So you can use a scissor jack, or if you have a low profile jack that'll slide up under there to hold the turbo up for you so you can tighten the bolts. Peachy. With the help of my handy dandy scissor jack, I got all the bolts in, tightened down. Now I'm gonna have to put that thing on that fell off in my last video, my wastegate. So let me throw that back on there. After I put that on, we can fire this wreck up. We back in business. So far I don't hear no leaks or nothing. It's holding on. I don't hear no leaks, but I haven't driven it yet. Probably when I go back to work, I'll take it for a spin. But the way the welding look, we should be good for a little while. I gotta replace my shocks. Car be bottoming out and hitting dips real hard, and that ain't good for the wastegate because it's heavy. It's hanging off the front. They put a lot of pressure on it, and all that banging around makes it loose and crack the welds and all that kind of stuff. So me fixing my shocks will help out. So I'll probably do that next. But We good, man. Got this thing running. Look. That's a cheap turbo. eBay. See how it expected? You get a good turbo, Garrett, or Warner and all those, where the actual bearings in the turbo, it don't take much to spin them. This bad boy right here is chilling, homie. The car is running, chilling. You know what I'm saying? But it's a budget build. Once you get on the gas to get going, this thing haul culo. It hauls culo.
It hauls culo.
But at idle, that turbo is sleep. Go night-night. Go night-night. We back boosting El Super Boost over, homie. So I'll catch y'all in the next video. But I'm always doing something.
This ain't over.